Hey, what's going on, guys? It's that cubing guy here, and we're back with my absolutely disgusting cubicle mat. But no, today I'm going to be telling you about my mains and goals for Florida Winter Break 2019. Now, this competition is exciting because it's the first competition I'm going to since I think May. So I'm super excited, and yeah, let's just get into it. This competition has 16 events, I believe. No, 15. Every event except Scube, Square One, and FMC. And I'm competing in all of them with mixed results, but yeah. So let's just get into it. For 3x3, let's see if I can find it. For 3x3, I'm going to be using this GAN 356X. I've had this cube for a while. It hasn't been my 3x3 main since I had it, or since I got it, but like in the last few months I've kind of shifted towards this one. My goal is to get a sub 10 average and hopefully a PB single. I've been trying to go for a sub 10 average for a while now. I know I'm capable of it, but you know, it's just kind of getting my nerves under control and hoping that, you know, my solve fluidity is where it needs to be. Actually, let's see. So, I think there is 3 rounds of 3x3. And so, it would actually be pretty cool. Yeah, be pretty cool to get into finals because there are quite a few fast people going to this competition. But yeah, it would be actually pretty cool to get into finals in 3x3. So, yeah. Next, let's talk about 2x2. I should have probably had this better prepared. But yeah, 2x2. I'm going to be either using the Moyu Weipo M or the YJ MGC. I get pretty good times on both of these. But I don't practice 2x2 a whole lot. Maybe I should. But my goal is probably just a sub 3 average if I can pull that off, and like a good single for once. I probably won't make finals in 2x2, but you know, there's always a chance. Next is 4x4. I'm going to be using my Aosu GTS2M, which I got recently. And my goal is a sub 40 average and a sub 35 single. I'm definitely capable of a sub 40 average, and a sub 35 single just comes down to, you know, luck. So hopefully that happens. Next is 5x5. Now my goal for 5x, this is a Qi Wushuang M, though I might be using a Aochuang GTS M that Sean might be letting me use. We'll see. Now my goal for 5x5 is a sub 115 average and maybe a sub 110 single. I'm definitely capable of both of those. You know, my current average and single are like really bad for me, so it'd be nice to get something good for once. Next is 6x6. And for 6x6, I will be using my Qi X-Man Shadow M. This is not the original Shadow M that I had, since that one exploded and broke, but this is a replaced one. But yeah, my goal for 6x6 is probably just PB, average, and single. My overall, like, my average is pretty good and my singles meh. So, you know, just beating those would be nice. But yeah. And then 7x7, I will be using good old Hayes 7M. My goals for 7x7 are a sub 320 average and maybe a sub 315 single. I'm definitely capable of both of those, but you know, just we'll see. Another goal I have is to beat Alyssa Bell. Um, Currently, her average is better than mine, and single is better than mine, but we average about the same, so, you know, that's kind of a personal competition I have going on with her. Next is 3 blind, and for 3 blind, I'll probably either use my MF3RS2M or this GAN Air UM. I found this one's actually pretty good for blind. Since, you know, it's pretty stable, but, you know, it kind of depends on how I'm feeling. My goal is probably 3 blind is pretty weird for me. My current single is decent for me. It's a 217, so maybe just get a sub 2 single. And if I beat my sub 2 single, if I get a sub 2 single, then another goal I have is to safety a mean. So even if it takes me like 5 minutes for each solve, just to safety a mean, because I really need one. But yeah, that's 3 blind. Next is one-handed. Now, actually, these are the 2 cubes I also might be using. I also might use a GTS2M. I really don't know. But my goal for one-handed is just a PB average and single. My PB average and single right now are pretty decent for me. But, you know, maybe a sub 17 average and a sub 14 single would be nice. But, you know, it just kind of depends. Next is feet. I will be using my MF3RS2M. I've kind of swapped around with mains for feet for a while now. Since this is my last competition with feet, you know, it's kind of bittersweet, but you know what? It's fine. It happened and we'll move on. But my goal is to get a sub 40 average and maybe a sub 32 single or something like that. I just want to be placed top 100 for, you know, all of eternity. And that'd be nice. Maybe even beat Stanley Chappell if he, you know, messes up and then get my first win. But, you know, that's pretty unlikely, I'd say. He has a 29 average, so we'll see. But, yeah. Next is clock. Let me see if I can get this cube back together before I move on. Next is clock. I'll be using my Lingao M trusty cube or puzzle. I've actually been practicing clock quite a bit recently. So my goal for clock is definitely like maybe a sub 11 average and a sub 10 single. I'm not going to go for anything crazy because clock is pretty inconsistent for me right now. But yeah, clock would be pretty cool. Maybe move on to the next round if that's doable. We'll see. Next is Megaminx. Let's get my Megaminx. That's not it. There it is. This is the Galaxy V2M with black. I did switch to black a little while ago. But my goal is, if I can pull it off, a sub 1 average and maybe a sub 55 single. Sub 1 averages are pretty rare for me, and sub 55 singles are even rarer. But, you know, I get pretty lucky in Megaminx and comp, so we'll see. But yeah, that's Megaminx. And then Pyraminx. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. There it is. Yeah, Pyraminx. I'm going to be using the X-Man Bell. You know, this is pretty much the only Pyraminx I've used ever. My goal for Pyraminx is probably just a sub 5.5 average and like a sub 3.5 single or something. I don't know. I don't really care about Pyraminx all that much. I just need to improve my sum of ranks. And right now this is the worst event for me by a significant margin. So yeah. Next is 4 blind. And for 4 blind, I'll be using my also GTS2M. And for 4 blind, just get a success. And, you know, yeah, get a success. I'm not really going for a specific time, but I average around 15 minutes. So, yeah. 5 blind, I don't know. I honestly have no idea why I signed up for this event. I still don't have a success at home. But, you know, you never know. Get lucky, maybe. If I do get a success, it'll probably be around half an hour. So I'll only really get 1 attempt. But, yeah. And then multi-blind, I'm just going to use whatever cubes I have around. For multi-blind, I'm probably going to go for 3 or 4 cubes. We'll see. Out of the, I think, 2 attempts that we have, let me check. Yeah, best of 2. Out of the 2 attempts we have, I'm probably going to, if I don't get 4, if I don't get a success on 4 on the first one, I'll probably just drop to 2, just to, like, make sure I get one. But yeah, this competition, like I said, it's the first one I've competed in a while, and I've improved a bit in several events. So it'll be nice to finally compete and hopefully improve my results by a bit. Also seeing a lot of my friends that I haven't seen in a while, and, you know, competing with some pretty famous people like Stanley Chappell and Keaton Ellis and Jared Stinson and all them. But yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. And if any of you are going, let me know, and I'll see you there. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.